Learn Chinese vocabulary in a native speaker's way. I'm sure you'll be good at it. Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Lan 老师. In lesson 3, we will learn to use words about study or learn, 学习. We'll learn 3 groups of 29 words with 13 useful phrases and sentences covering 89 common words in daily life. Just in about 10 minutes. Let's get started. 学 is the central word in this lesson. It means to study. For example, 学英语 means learning English. 学做饭 means learning to cook. Read after me. 学英语。学做饭。习 means practice or review. It is said by 孔子 that 学而时习之，不亦说乎? Isn't it a pleasure to learn and practice it from time to time? Now it cannot be used as a single word, only with other Hanzi to form a disyllabic word. So 学 and 学习 are the same meaning, but 学 is often used in spoken Chinese, while 学习 usually in formal speech. When you first learn Chinese, there are a lot of monosyllable words. This is because you are mainly learning usage in speech than in writing. Starting from the 3rd level, you will learn a lot of disyllabic words with the same meaning, often made up of these monosyllable words plus another Hanzi. The difference between these monosyllable words and the disyllabic words with the same meaning is whether they are used in speech or in writing. Group 1. 学校 School. 校 means school for thousands of years in China. With the popularity of disyllabic words in Chinese, adding the verb 学 in front of 校 becomes 学校 school. For example, 你在哪个学校学习? Which school are you in? 你在哪个学校学习? 你在哪个学校学习? 院 means yard, an area of land next to a building. There's always a yard before a college building, so we use 学院 as college. 我是国际教育学院的老师. I'm a teacher at the College of International Education. 我是国际教育学院的老师. 我是国际教育学院的老师。你是哪个学院的? Which college are you from? 你是哪个学院的? 你是哪个学院的? Our school time starts from primary school when we're just 小孩 little kids. We go to university or college when we are about 18 years old. In Chinese, we say 大人, grown up. So primary school in Chinese is called 小学, namely small school. Remember that 校 is discarded and the whole word remains disyllabic. Secondary school is 中学, and university or college is 大学. An independent college is also a type of university. 在中国，6岁开始上小学，12岁开始上中学。小学和中学都是6年。In China, primary school begins at the age of 6, and secondary school begins at the age of 12. Primary and secondary school are both 6 years. 在中国，6岁开始上小学，12岁开始上中学。小学和中学都是6年。在中国，6岁开始上小学，12岁开始上中学。小学和中学都是6年。There are middle school and high school in secondary school. In Chinese, they are called 初级中学 junior middle school, 初中 for short, and 高级中学 senior middle school. 高中 for short, 初级中学初中，高级中学高中。You see, it's interesting that we use the first Hanzi to stand for the whole word, then add another adjective Hanzi to make a new disyllabic word to mean a happening of it. We keep the first Hanzi 学 from 学校, add 小、中、大 before 学 to make different levels of schools. Then we keep the first Hanzi 中 from 中学, add 初 starter, 高 high before it to differentiate further. This is one of the most common types of word formation in Chinese nouns. Group 2, 学生. Shi and sheng in ancient Chinese refers to the teacher and the student. Now we say 老师 teacher and 学生 pupil student. 老 here doesn't mean old but to show respect, because in the past only the old wise men were qualified to be a teacher. Boy students are 男生 and girls are 女生. This is not a common type of word formation in Chinese nouns. For example, 我们班有8个男生，11个女生。There are 8 boys and 11 girls in our class. 我们班有8个男生，11个女生。我们班有8个男生，11个女生。For the students in primary school, 小学生。Students in secondary school, 中学生。Students in college, 大学生。For example, 姐姐是我们家第一个大学生。My elder sister is the first college student in our family. 姐姐是我们家第一个大学生。姐姐是我们家第一个大学生。同 means same or together. So 同学 means students who study together, that is, classmate. 我们是一个班的同学。We are classmates in the same class. 我们是一个班的同学。我们是一个班的同学。Also, 同屋 means roommate. 同事 means colleague. Group 3, verb plus 学。上学 means to go to school. 我早上8点去上学。I go to school at 8 o'clock in the morning. 我早上8点去上学。我早上8点去上学。放 means to put down or let go. 放学 literally means to let the students go after school, but the subject can be both 学校 and 学生。For example, 我女儿的学校每天下午4点放学。My daughter's school ends at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 我女儿的学校下午4点放学。我女儿的学校下午4点放学。她放学回家先写作业。She does her homework first when she gets home from school. 她放学回家先写作业。她放学回家先写作业。开 means to open or start. 开学 means to start the new semester. 下个星期就要开学了，我的作业还没写完呢。School starts next week and I still haven't finished my homework. 下个星期就要开学了，我的作业还没写完呢。下个星期就要开学了，我的作业还没写完呢。假 is 假期 ，vacation or holiday. 放假 means to have vacation from school. 中国的学校一年有2个学期，放2次假。Schools in China have 2 semesters and 2 vacations a year. 中国的学校一年有2个学期，放2次假。中国的学校一年有2个学期，放2次假。放假 is further used for all holidays. For example, 中国的春节放7天假。China's Spring Festival has a 7-day holiday. 中国的春节放7天假。中国的春节放7天假。Okay, so that's everything for this lesson. We learned 3 groups of 29 words with 13 useful phrases and sentences, covering 89 common words in daily life. Just in about 10 minutes. That's amazing, isn't it? Review this lesson till you can draw the mind map of all the words, phrases, and sentences by yourself. This is much more important than just watching this video. Go on to the exercise book with more kinds of exercises which can help you better grasp the specific usage of these words. Give your answer and the reason why. I will discuss with you as well. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up and recommend to your friends. I'll see you soon in the next lesson. Bye bye, 再见。